Alrighty, guys. Welcome. Welcome back. If I knew how to make a voice muffler or whatever it is, that'll help. Alright, but anyways. Okay. So we're working on the ICT 2022 model, right? And so now we've made it to, let's say we made it to video 4, right? Which I'm rewatching for the third time, I want to say, right? So, from the information that I have gathered, right, is that the new day starts at 12 o'clock, all right? You know what, let me just start marking out stuff. Right, so we're going to study today, maybe study yesterday too, and maybe the day before. All right, we're going to start off with the day before, right? So first, we're going to make a line on 12 o'clock because he says that's just the new day, okay? And I also heard him say at 8:30 is where the hunt starts. Okay, cool. Also, he says, he says that between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock Eastern time, right? That's where you want to keep your Eastern New York time. 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, that is when you have the London session, and those tend to be places where liquidity resides, long story short. So, where's 2 o'clock? 2 o'clock right here. So we're going to get the highs and lows of 2 o'clock, right? So we're going to fish it out right here. Highs and lows of 2 to 5 o'clock, I'm sorry. 4, 5. All right, so that's the high of 5 o'clock. Right? So this is the 15-minute time frame. I don't have the plus of this, so it just is what it is. Just gonna have to deal with low budget until we become deep pockets. So okay, so he started the video off like blah 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 blah, weekly time frame. What is the main objective? I would say one of the main objectives would be to clear this, right? Because it already took liquidity, sweeping this down here, right? So maybe it's probably aiming for more liquidity up here. It's just an assumption, right? Big green candle. I don't know. I'm a student just like you. And then we have the daily. All right. So definitely, all right, this area right here looks like, so wait, what's the button for that? Alt T. All right, so Alt T. All right. So Alt T, we're just going to drag that out right there. Okay, again, there's liquidity right here. It looks like liquidity right here as well. Swept down, took that, and now it looks like it's in this direction at the very least. And there's an order block right. I mean, not an order block. Could be an order block. I don't know. This right here could be an order block. Did it take liquidity? Yeah, I mean, pushed up past this. This could be an order block. Who knows? Again, we're here to learn, right? This right here, fair value gap that he spoke about. It takes liquidity and then creates a short-term low, and then order block right there. I mean, not order block, fair value gap. Sell side inefficiency. A Sibby. All right, Sibby. All right, something. That's just what I remember. All right, you're getting raw and uncut. It is what it is. Okay, so this is a point of interest. This area right here. And also, mind my crazy colors out here. Kind of just created this new TradingView account on here. Kind of new, kind of not new. So let's start off here on, what is this day? That's Tuesday? We have a Monday right here too. Why not Monday? All right. This is just like pretty obvious signs of liquidity, I guess. If you go from the hour time frame, right? So we're gonna dive down into the 15 minute. I think he said something about like it being the bellwether or whatnot. So we're gonna start right here. All right, but keep in mind of what I said over here, because it's just gonna translate into everything else that's gonna be done into the future. Okay, so we have, where's the 12 o'clock? 12 o'clock right here. Vertical line. And then we have the low of the London session. And then, is this a high? Yes, that is. We have a high of the London session, right? And also, the hunt begins at 8:30, right? I know it's a lot of lines for a lot of people, maybe for some people, but just keeping it simple. Oh, and these blue areas, these blue shaded areas, I don't know how to get rid of them, but that's the, I guess, sleeping hours of the market. The areas that's not shaded in blue, this gap that's not shaded in blue, that's when the bell rings all the way to the market open to the market close. And this is always the market close. Okay, cool. Okay, so we see this, right? So we have areas of liquidity right here and right here. And we have a, let's just say, major area of liquidity right here, swing high, all right? And so what we see, well, this is a Sunday. I don't know. He ain't never say nothing about a Sunday yet because we're on episode 4, right? Just clearing the clocks of our learning. And also in the future, I tend to make these videos a lot shorter. This one just has more back testing in it. I just plan on just back testing every day till it's just comfortable. Okay, so when 8:30 starts and we're looking to sweep liquidity on both sides, right? You see it comes here and it doesn't come here, but let's just see if we see any trades within. Okay, so alhamdulillah. Also, from other information that I picked up from him, he was saying something about wait till 9:45 to start your trading or whatnot. Because I guess the first 15 minutes is a bunch of manipulation. But that's neither here nor there. Let's just get to it. So we see it create. All right, one, we have double tops. That's liquidity. And I mean, okay. So I see it didn't come all the way down here, right? Wait a minute. 2 a.m. Where's It's not 2 a.m. I'm glad I rechecked that. Okay, 2 a.m. is right in here. Right. This is 2 a.m. starting right here. This is the low of 2 a.m. Right? This is good that we're back testing. Dude, why are you not listening? All right. We're going to fix that. Okay, so this is the low of 2 a.m. Right? We're gonna drag this all the way out. Oh, this makes sense now. This is making sense. Okay. So we have 5 a.m. ends right in here. 2 a.m. starts over here. So the London session, this right here is the London session. And these are the highs and lows of the London session. Okay, nice. All right, well, we broke this low in the London session. Right? And so after that break, we still didn't hit the 8 a.m. hunt, the 8:30 a.m. hunt. So they create a new low. See if we can make some shapes in here. All right, let's see if we can do something like this. Can we do something about this? Oh well. I'll take that off the favorites. But anyways, neither here nor there. That is our low, right? Oh wait, actually, yeah, we could probably do that now. You're gonna come right here and right here. We're gonna say this is a low. That looks cool. All right, so we have that as a low, and this over here is a high. So let's just say this is our new low, right? All right, so basically every time we use the curve, we'll just have to take off the magnet. That's fine. All right, so we would take this off and add this right here. And maybe you hear my family in the background. That's fine. Just sorry about that. I hope it's fine though. All right. So this is the manipulation he was talking about. And maybe this would have been like an order block of his. These two consecutive down candles. And there's a fair value gap right here. Big telltale, right? And it's after 9:45, right? So here we have this fair value gap. Do I have anything on here? Nope. All right. Let's just go to the settings. All right, we're gonna save this first one as just infinite gap reference. Spell that right? Yeah, I hope so. All right, that right there is just bottom line infinite gap reference. Okay, so that one is a BISI. So for a BISI, all right, yeah, that's a BISI. All right, so we're gonna make the line. Say we make the line green. Oh yeah, that sticks out. That stands out. Make that green too. we're gonna make color. What is that? Can we do that? Can we do that? I'm gonna stay in the greens. Yeah. And does not extend. Let's not keep that extension. All right. We're gonna save this one as busy. All right. That's gonna be busy. And we'll get to Sibby later. All right. This is gonna be busy. Right now, let's go further into this, because this looks like the trade that you would make that day, right? Yes, it took out the liquidity right here. Okay, just gonna use this. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Have stickers? Nope. Icons? Yeah, I like that. I like this one. Okay, so took liquidity there first. Oh, guys, hold up. Can I pause this? No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. Getting a call. Hold up. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Hey, look, I kind of figured out the issue, so it's all good. Thanks for calling back. Appreciate you. Yeah. That was the issue. Yeah. All right, bro. No. You good. Let me hit you back. I'm making a video right now. All right. Okay. I guess that's my technical difficulties manager. Only go to him for technical difficulties because I guess I'm considered an unk. I was born in the 1900s. Wild, right? All right. Anyways, fair value gap right here, and we also have our order block, right? So it dips into there. Also another term I heard, consequent encroachment. We will hear about that, I think, in maybe some other kind of videos, but just bear with me. This right here seems like the trade of the day, and if we were to take a target, we would mainly, where is a fair value gap on the 15? Because I feel like the ultimate goal would be to be right here, but that looks kind of far, not gonna lie. Okay, so what we would do is, oh, this should be an ultimate goal right here as well. Let me do this. All right. So anyways, all right, I guess this is external liquidity, right? But anyways, we're gonna do a fib and see where the 50% is, and anything above that 50% should be our goals, right? So this right here should be our end goal, right? Or maybe even this right here, because boom, it pushes off liquidity, creates a short-term low, comes back up, and starts to crash down. But let's say we want lowest hanging fruit, right? It's above the 50%. We have a fair value gap right here. Okay. We're going to make this one the infinite square gap reference, right? That's the reason why we call it an infinite gap reference, just because, not to drag it out, but I know you heard those. But anyways, yeah, so these would be, I guess, the next 2 points of reference. So maybe take off the bulk right here, you leave the runner right here, and then you just leave your last little bit right there to hit right there. Okay, cool. And all right, that's on the 15-minute. Nice. Okay. Okay, so back to this bad boy. I'm on a 3-minute time frame, by the way. Okay, we have a bunch of lines. All right, this is liquidity already taken. So you know what? Let's just take that line away and leave it. All right, this here is also liquidity taken. All right, let's get that line and delete it, and we're gonna get this. That's the 830 hunt. So we're gonna take that away too, just so we won't have too many lines on here. Right, liquidity taken, and now we're just looking for, like, a reference. So yeah, so after we seen that happen, say we missed out on this, right? Maybe in the lower time frame we can probably see another trade in here somewhere. I don't know, I didn't check it. That can be for whoever wants to grabs, but again, this is the main goal. The bottom line of here is the main goal, and also the bottom line of here will be the secondary goal, right? And as we can see, it hits both of them, right? And oddly enough, it is respecting the top of this portion, right? So yeah, that seems like that would be the trade of the day. New liquidity is up here, so this will be a target for later reference, and I will see you all on the next stream. Okay, thanks for watching.
No, I'm saying I'm not there. I'm leaving.